Hey guys!
Hello there!
And welcome to another episode of
Masse Art Studios.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Lee.
Yes, you are. And today's episode, I have something special planned.
Oh, okay.
I picked out some really amazing colors that are going to scare the pants off of Lee.
Amazing / what in the heck did you do? Okay.
So I'm really excited about it actually, because there's a certain favorite color of mine that I love to use.
And the lady in the colour actually is sitting right in between us.
Exactly.
Thank you to David Marvel, who is
Yes.
a dear friend of this guy's and then mine too by proxy, who painted that for us. People ask where we get it from. It's a wonderful artist called David Marvel. You can go and check him out all everywhere.
Yes.
Stunning piece. Yeah, I don't want to say too much about this because I think that the paintings will speak for themselves as we pour them.
I think, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just move forward.
Let's just get to the table.
Let's do it. Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I am excited about today's pour. And you know why is that?
Why is that?
Because I get to use orange.
Orange, you're glad I didn't say banana. Yeah, if I can do a little backstory.
Okay, sure.
Little foreshadowing. So this past week we did the Patreon live streams and tutorials. So anyone that is part of our Patreon group gets the chance to pick the tier that they want to be a part of.
Yes.
The golds and the platinums get a live stream once a month and a tutorial once a month. And Jeremy picked the colours for the gold live stream. They get an hour with us, we can talk backwards and forwards, and it's always really fun.
Yes.
These are the colours you picked.
I did.
So you've already had once of an experience of these.
Yes.
Why don't you go through them?
Okay, awesome.
Because there's a couple of shockers in here.
Yes. So I have Pearl Marmalade.
There's the
Marmalade.
first shocker.
I have Turquoise Blue, which is just so pretty.
Also very scary with an orange.
I have Prussian Blue, which is like this really dark blue. I love it.
Also very scary with an orange.
We have this. Well, this was called the Pearl White.
It's just
Deco Arts
it
Metallics.
is actually the Pearl White
Yeah.
by Deco Art.
This one you picked.
I did. I needed this in there because you threw a red in there as well. I was like, what in the heck? This is Permanent Red Purple.
Permanent Red Purple
By
which is
Amsterdam.
really beautiful, too. And then this one is the
It's the golden
yes
and it's the crimson.
crimson. That's right.
Permanent crimson.
Permanent crimson as
Hue.
Yes.
Yeah, alizarin.
Alizarin hue. That's what it is.
This is a crazy colour.
This is the cadmium.
Cadmium orange.
Cadmium orange.
Also by Golden.
Yes.
So, crazy old pot of colours there, and then we
Yes.
threw in,
Deco Arts Gold.
of course.
Now I won't be using the Deco Arts Gold or the Permanent Red Purple.
Rude?
Yes.
Why?
Because the color palette that I'm going to be using is a little bit different than yours.
Okay, so you're scared, basically. You're a chicken.
Yes, I am chicken.
Okay, well I'm going to be brave today, and I will be using all the colours.
Nice.
So there.
All right, so there.
What are you doing, and what size is your canvas?
I'm layering my cup. My canvas is a 16 by 20.
Right.
I'm going to be layering my cup for a ring pour.
Okay, just a rec ring, normal ring.
Normal ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, well then, whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm going to start with the Pearl Marmalade.
And it's a very small cup because it's a very small canvas.
Yes.
I think this canvas itself will hold maybe 6 or 7 ounces,
Yes.
and that's a 7-ounce cup.
That's a 7-ounce cup.
So you'll be using a flow extender for sure.
Pearl White. Do a little.
Pearl on pearl action
Yeah, but I mean, I'm using it as an isolation layer.
between orange and blue.
Yes.
Good choice.
Because orange and blue make brown.
They do. Or mud, whichever way you want to call it.
Yes.
Muddy
So-
brown, brown mud.
Go with the red next.
Lady in Red. I used to hate that song when I was a kid.
I did too. I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, it's Krista Berg, right?
I have no idea who the guy was.
I think it was.
singing.
I think it was Krista Berg.
Let's see. Then I'm gonna do the again next to that red,
Marmalade.
the marmalade, and then I'm going to do again a little bit of pearl white.
Pearl's a singer.
Then I'm going to do some of the turquoise blue.
Love that colour.
Now, I can do red next to that and then do Prussian blue. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit of the red.
Got some really stunning colours in there, Show Pony, but colours that don't typically, you know, you see in a pour together,
Yeah,
so I'm interested.
Yeah, I know.
Have you put the pie roll in yet?
You know what? I'm putting the pie roll last.
Okay.
And the pearl white, and then I'm doing the pie roll.
Putting anything on top of pie roll?
Well, I'm going to have to because my cup's not full.
What do you want the centre of your... Oh, your centre of your ring is already your pearl.
My pearl.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have...
Could I have a special request?
Yeah.
Could you do more of the blue?
The turquoise?
Yeah.
I know, I was thinking
Because
about
these are
that.
your outer layers anyway.
Yeah, that's my outer layer.
Likelihood is it's going to get tilted off.
Yeah. So I got my lovely layered cup here. So let's go ahead and do my ring pour. I am loving it. I love it, love it, love it. Like it a lot.
Like a lot.
Like it a lot.
I think you should torch her off first.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and torch it real quick. Alright guys, so I got my flow extender down.
You did?
Yes, and I got my composition ready to go. I think I'm ready.
You did just torch it again for the second time. Are you excited about what you're seeing?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
really excited about what I'm seeing.
I love that crimson hue by Goldens.
Oh my gosh, it's so stunning.
Yeah. Okay, so then I believe it's a special time of the day. Time
It
is
is tilting time.
Let's tilt this bad boy out.
It's not 2:41.
It's not. It's Saturday morning.
Living on the highway, taking every turn. I've been on the road since I was 5. Sitting by my father for a million miles, picking up old stories on the ride. I've been counting shadows to the beat of the radio. I feel like a baby when
Holy moly, you guys. I'm in love with this. I am so excited about this painting. It's moody and it has like this beautiful, that turquoise blue in here, and the Prussian blue is like, oh, it just makes it so deep and luscious. I just love this.
I love it too, very much so. Love the crimson with the turquoise. Love you got some cells. Beautiful tilt. Love it.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna take you guys in for a close-up. Get my edges.
Let's do it.
All right.
Maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Too many times I've been drifting away. Keep it like a shadow in the sun, having compassion daily. Keep the fire burning.
Oh, well, hello there, ladles and jelly spoons. It's nice to be back in the garage with you guys. Someone said when Jeremy did the episode on his own that he forgot to welcome ladles and jelly spoons.
I did.
And he did. He was too busy thinking about me and making me better. He did a wonderful job, so thank you, Jeremy, for looking after me. Happy to be back here with you in the studio. That was a wonderful ring pour.
Thank you.
I will admit that I always thought these colours were super crazy. From the minute you put them on the table, I was like, all right, girl, whatever's going on in your head today, I'm not even going to ask. And now look at the table. You might be thinking I'm doing flip cups, using these paper cups.
What are you doing?
I am going to do what I call the disruption pour. I think that Nate calls it the diversion pour.
No, disruption.
Oh, he calls it disruption, I call it diversion, but yes, it's the same thing. I'm gonna only ever call it what Nate calls it from now on.
Disruption.
The disruption pour. These cups are gonna disrupt the flow of the ring pour across the canvas.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use Mixed Media Girl's split cup, mixedmediagirl.com for all of her apparel, 3D printed items, resin, pouring medium and paint, and also part of the Fluid Art experience. So I'm using this, it's a 3-chamber, and I'm gonna use all of Jeremy's colors. I'm gonna ring pour in the center whilst spinning my canvas, and then we're gonna probably stretch it out rather than spin it out, but we'll see. So a lot going on with this one.
Yes.
It's like a pat in your head and rum in your tummy kind of affair. It's a 12 by 16 inch gallery wrapped,
Gallery wrapped.
and it's the deep canvas as well.
Yeah.
Sorry for the darking bog and darking bog. The darking bog. Okay. The barking dog. It's not ours. It's next door's. As soon as we get a dog, you'll meet him or her. Of course you will. All right. Show pony.
Yes.
Let's fill this split cup. Now, you've got red tones, you've got orange tones, and you've got blue tones.
Yes.
And I'm going to layer them in that way.
Okay.
Right? But I'm going to try and get as many layers in here as I can.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off with the orange tones in this chamber right here.
Okay.
So let's start off with the pie roll. I'm going to put in some white. This is the pearl.
See, if it was me, I'd put blue on top of that.
Well, I know you would, but you're crazy. Then I'm going to go in with the, not pearl papaya, it's the marmalade. Then some more of the pie roll.
That's not pyro, that is
Oh, it's
cadmium.
Cadmium. I keep calling it pie roll orange, but it's not, you're right. Then some more white. And then we're going to top off with the marmalade.
Scandal.
So this is all orange tone, show pony. That's why there was no blue going on top of that one there.
It's all good. All good.
Then we're going to do the blue tones in the middle. However, the blue tones, I'm sure that was the band. So there's the lovely turquoiserie
I love the turquoise blue. It's so pretty.
with some white. Just a little tad. We're going to go in with that delicious dark.
So beautiful.
One of our favourite colours by far. Then I am going to put in some white. And a little bit of gold. Gold.
Good.
Always believing. And then let's go back in with some of the wonderful, I do love this colour next to the orange, so I'm not too afraid of it. but I'm a little afraid what's going to happen when we
Pour it.
out of a split cup. But you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly.
And then we're going to finish off all of this Prussian up at the top.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then next we've got our red tones. So let's start off with the darker, beautiful crimson. It's nice and thick. Let's put a tiny layer of gold. Tiny, teeny, teeny tiny. Red purple.
I'm so curious now.
Back in with the,
Because you're being more daring than I was with your colors.
do you think? But not in the individual chambers, I don't think so. But
still-
colours next to each other for sure.
Yeah.
And I think we'll finish this one off with white. There we go. So
All
that
right.
is my layered cup.
Yes.
So, a 3-chamber mixed media girls split cup, a top Bell's Creations spinner with a 12 by 16 inch canvas and 4 paper cups. Now when we did this on the Patreon for the Patreons, they were all like, those paper cups are gonna move, and they didn't. Now that doesn't mean they won't move this time, so we're gonna see what happens. But I'm going to ring pour and very gently spin. Are you ready, Show Pony?
I am ready.
Let's do this.
Very good.
There we have it, folks. Just going to leave it like that. I'm going to glue those cups to this to this canvas, and then we'll slap some varnish on it and call it done. How about that, Show
The
Pony?
cups didn't move.
Exactly. Again, right? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So I like the idea of leaving the paint a little bit to kind of like seep as much as it can, but I don't see it moving anymore.
Yeah.
So if you could pass me a little piece of paper towel, Show Pony, I'm going to put these on a piece of paper towel. I'm going to gently just remove these cups up, and then what will happen is these will then start to sink back into each other.
Yes.
So let's go to this side first. All right, so now let's get a flow extender on here.
Yes.
And then I'm going to decide whether I tilt this out or whether I'm going to spin it. I really like how I tilted these out last time, so I'm probably going to tilt, to be honest with you. But whilst it's aloft the spinner, and if you do this at home, please feel free to spin away, because I'm sure you'll get a different composition. All right, Show Pony, if you will give me 2 of your hands, I'm going to lift her up. And there she is, going on the table.
Yeah.
Now, the more astute of you out there will notice I didn't put white in the gaps where the paint didn't close, and that was intentional. It was because that's what the Show Pony did on his very first one. And I actually agree with him. I don't want there to be white kind of little triangles in the composition as we tilt this one out. So my plan is that the paint will actually close itself up anyway as I tilt this one. And I am tilting. Now I'm going to go north, south, east and west with this one rather than tilting to the corners. So these points on the canvas, because that's where the points of the paint was being disrupted.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do next. It is in fact Show Pony and everyone else at home.
Tilting time.
Let's tilt this bad boy out.
We fell into the ocean once again, this time against our will. Oh, we fell into the ocean, please be still. Are you ready for this sentimental? Are you ready for the thrill? Our love is just like heavy metal. We are ancient stone. 'Cause we fight on battle. I'm tearing up a hole inside your heart. You're breaking through my wall. It seems a bit too hard to navigate through the storm. We are ancient stone.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, I really love this. It's like hot rod flames, and I love the corners. I might try and do a pour where you intentionally try and get these corners. I love those little corners. Yeah, I love it. It's bright and fiery. I love the blue that's running through the reds and the oranges. Good choice of colours, Show Pony. I didn't believe you, but I love them. I do love them. I'm going to get my edges because all the edges need a little bit of attention, and then I'm going to take you guys in for a close-up. Thanks, guys. So there you have it, folks.
I was just about ready to say that.
Well, you didn't say it quick enough.
So there you have it. What did you think?
So, sitting through the episode, you will have heard that we used these exact colours in the
Yes.
Patreon live stream.
Yep.
So I had a little bit of practice with them first.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved my piece.
Oh my God.
There was probably 2 or 3 ounces too little on the canvas. It
Yeah.
stretched itself just a little too much, but I loved what happened with those colours in that
too.
centre, and stretching north, south, east and west before going to the corners really helped me open it up.
Yeah.
Because that centre just enveloped the whole canvas. Stunning, really loved it. Thank you, Show Pony, for the colours. What about you?
I absolutely loved mine too. I thought that the rings were just incredible and it all worked together and the colors.
Don't go, Show Pony.
I was sliding
Right.
off camera, and but I loved how the colors worked together. You just have to be really careful, and you got to be really conscious about how you layer your cup with blues and oranges.
Yeah. People say you can't use them, you shouldn't put them next to each other. They're really hard to kind of use. They are if you use them the wrong way.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you try and keep the paints thick, if you use isolation layers, you'll get the pours like this guy just did in his. It was stunning. Well done.
Thank you.
Beautiful pour. And that crimson hue. Love it.
Crimson hue, I love it.
Such a great colour.
Yeah, and I love that pearl marmalade. It's like,
Papa.
I love it.
Papa pearl marmalade. Love
know.
it too. All right, Show Pony. So what's coming up?
What is coming up?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Other than the fact that we are having the fluid art experience.
That wasn't a save. Everyone already knows all about that. But
Right.
yes, he's right. November the 7th.
17th, 18th, and 19th.
17th, 18th, 19th, exactly. Hopefully we'll see you there. To everyone that's just come back from the Fluid Art Boutique, we hope you had a wonderful time
I know.
painting with all of your friends and
jealous.
the artists that you wanted to. We were excited to see the pictures because we know we'll see them. And to any of the patrons that made it, thank you for sharing everything in the WhatsApp group that we share. Yeah, and the October 23rd collab is only a couple of weekends away.
Yeah.
Mark that calendar. It's going to start at 3 o'clock Eastern and run through until 5:30 Eastern. And we've got 9 15-minute pours for you showcasing some art. You're going to see what we're going to raffle off at the gala dinner. So if you've already booked tickets and you haven't booked the gala dinner, go get them while you can. If you haven't booked tickets because you're waiting, go get them while you can because some of the classes are selling out.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
that's it.
That's it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
Please.
And we will see you next Sunday.
We'll see you on Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
So now it's time to spank the Patreons.
It is time to spank the Patreons.
And who are the Patreons? Well, they're a really special bunch of people.
Yes.
Who've decided to come and follow us outside of the YouTube channel. It's a completely separate account, and people can opt into different tiers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And those different tiers allow people different rewards. So, for example, at one level, there's behind the scenes pictures and videos and sneak peeks of what we do in the studio. And then at another level, there is a once a month live stream exclusively just for those gold level patrons. And then at another level, they also get a once a month live tutorial.
Yes.
Where we might take an individual technique and walk through it step by step by step by step. So we really appreciate these guys because they're coming to us and supporting us outside of the channel. It means an awful lot to us.
It does mean a lot to us.
So we have some thank yous. And at that gold level, we have Trisha West, we have Terry Leshner, we have Tammy Housebrook, we have Stephanie Hancock, we've got Sharon Luffy, the wonderful Pocket Rocket Patsy Petrelli. We've got Nate Bright Art. We've got Mamadoulis. We have Linda Serieni. We've got Kelly Stowell of Feral Arts.
Yeah.
We've got Jane Klein and Gloria Salaki. We have Gillian Kennedy of
Yes.
Bell's Creations. We have Elizabeth Giuliano. We have Kathy J. And we have Amy, aka Crafty Chicken Mom.
Yes.
And
And then on our platinum level, we have Susan Shepperson, Susan Chigori, Judith Jones Art, we have Janice Pittman, and we have Elaine Burton.
oh my gosh, who we all know and love and's been with us pretty much from day one.
Yes.
as most of you have. So thank you so very much for being with us.
Yes.
We really genuinely do appreciate you and your support. It allows us the opportunity to keep painting and keep doing fun stuff for you guys. So thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
And to everyone else that's down here below, we honestly can't thank you enough. Really does mean the world to us. So thanks, guys.